Okay, hi everyone, and I hope everyone is doing well. I've not been on for quite some time. Maybe it's almost about 1.5 weeks, or maybe even just a week. But that's because I have been under severe spiritual attack and a lot of gaslighting coming from all over the place. I don't know, in the street, wherever I go, and it's a lot of gaslighting, and mostly from my ex and his family. So I've not been around for some time, but I was taking notes during those times, just in case I needed them, and that I was guided to take the notes down. And I was looking up the notes, and there is this particular guidance. There is an invention discovered, and it is being hidden in such a way that it is right in front of our eyes, but we still cannot see it. So that's the guidance, an invention which is being discovered. So welcome back if you're coming back, and welcome if it's your first time. And let's get into this. Let's see what's coming in this. So there's something bluish kind of object that does something. I'm not sure exactly good or bad, but it does something. It has some kind of a power, and it's blue in color. Just that it's an invention that is still under development and still has to be worked on. And somebody's relative has taken it like it's the whole laboratory has been uprooted and dislocated somewhere else. And the sibling is trying their level best to create distractions so that people will not realize the laboratory is right under their nose. And the place has been sort of turned into a retreat center. You know, those centers where people come to rejuvenate their souls with meditation and healthy practices. So it's under such kind of a disguise. Everyone seems to be dressed the same, as if they are all equal. No one is different, just like the communist kind of a system. Everyone is dressed in the same way. And they all gather around a female leader who is guiding them in meditation. Like she collects everyone in her embrace, calling out to people to gather around her skirts. And that's how they are connected. But some divine person breaks away to go and look at something she feels needs to be guarded, and the leader wants to protest against her going away. She doesn't want the divine feminine to move away from the group. She wants her stuck in the group. But she can't stop the divine feminine from moving away from the gathered crowd, which is following according to her instructions. She gives instructions, and she's the leader in the group. And something needs to be guarded. And that's why the divine feminine separates away from that group. But with manipulation from her sibling, her relative, somebody in her family, it has been left out in the open. Whatever has to be guarded has been left out in the open. Like it's vulnerable, and anyone can just get to what that thing has to be guarded, it's unguarded. She sees a person lurking around the thing to be guarded, and the person is laughing because they know that she knows that they are after the thing which is supposed to be guarded. And so she goes to where the thing is supposed to be guarded. I'm not sure what kind of a thing it is. I'm not seeing that clearly. But and this guy is laughing, but is not able to get near to the thing which is supposed to be guarded when she appears. And it ends up being like she's the one who is keeping it away, for keeping anything evil away from the thing that is supposed to be guarded. I guess it has something to do with God. It's like as long as she's around, everything is safe. Let me repeat that. It's like as long as the divine feminine is around, I mean anywhere, wherever she is, everything is safe. And the minute she moves away, that safety goes away, and that place becomes threatened from outside danger. And nothing can be messed around with wherever the divine feminine is. But the sibling has someone who seems to be an assistant to the person working in the laboratory, and a female collaboration with a female lab assistant. Then the lab person is the person who is dealing with the invention is a male who is very old with white hair and white beard, and he's getting very anxious about the whole thing. And she shows him the thing which is invented, the blue thing, and he's anxiously trying to get it, and she gives it to him. I don't know what that means. So she gives him, I guess she understands that it's only in his hands that it's safe. And I guess that's the thing that is supposed to be guarded. It's the invention, which is right under the nose of under our nose, but we are not aware of it. So she hands it to him, and he goes on experimenting on it. And that's what I've been shown. There's an invention. A new invention is coming up, which is going to be something of influence to the humankind. And people are not aware about it because people are too busy with their worldly problems and events and everything. They are just thinking of how can I get money, how can I get status, how can I get things, material. Everything is just a worldly way of thinking, and people are not putting any effort in their spiritual world. They are aware, they are more aware about the spiritual world, but they are not giving more importance to the spirituality. They're giving more importance to worldly things. And this invention is going to influence their worldly way of living. But nobody knows anything about this. And there is nothing much I can say anything about this, because that is all that I am shown. And I guess this is meant to have people be aware that there are things coming in the future which are going to change your lives. There are things, new things are coming up. New things are coming up. And there will be very big changes. And these big changes are going to make the rich even more rich and the poor even more poor. Actually, it's already like that. If you're rich, you're rich, and if you're poor, you're poor. But of course, we still have the middle class. But that middle class status is going to be wiped off altogether as far as this message is concerned. And I hope this invention is something good for goodness. I don't know exactly what it is for. But regarding that, the divine feminine was very, how do I say this? She was very comfortable handling it. I think it's nothing dangerous, but it's going to bring big changes into the world. And that's all that I'm guided to give. I'm not given any further thing to talk about this thing in any way. And I hope this helps somehow. Just be ready for big changes in your life, because there are big changes coming on. And I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Take care, everyone, and God bless.